Hello guys and welcome to another Sorare video. First of all, I want to wish all of you guys a happy new year, and then I will try to go through my tactics for Sorare 2026, and hope you guys can learn something from that. So I'll just quickly show you guys. I have a team here. I don't have the biggest expectations. 500 cents could be really nice, and 250 also. So yeah, I maybe expect like 250 from this team, which is of course really nice. And we have crafted before, but we're already, if we get 250, especially from this team, getting soon close to another craft. So something to look forward to there. Um, and then I will give you guys a quick update on my gallery and tell you guys what my strategies are for 2026. So I'm not sure when was last I made a video, but I think it was maybe like a month ago. So I've been getting good amount of new players. Just go quickly through all of them. So Gabriel had an injury. I had him just before the injury. Then I sold him. Then he still played good. But then he got the injury, and then I just waited. I didn't want him quite at the beginning of the injury, but towards the end of it, I still got him. Then I got Daniel Munoz. Yeah, and Daniel Munoz, he is, I personally think, a great player. Like, it might not, he doesn't have the highest or the best average. 55 is still good, but that's because he had some here maybe. But he's a lot of a smasher, or yeah, pretty much smasher or shitter. Like, otherwise he gets a really bad score. 27, 26, 21. You can see it's very many low scores, but also very many high scores, as he plays a right wing back, but still counts as a defender. So that's what I like, that some of my defenders can do. Um, then we got two attacking players from Chelsea. I'm not too fond of Chelsea because I feel that they have a lot of rotation, but these were just too good, and I might soon sell them because especially Joao Pedro has went a good amount up. But at the beginning of the season and a bit now, he has been playing very well. Esri Konsa, also Aston Villa playing better. But when you look at it, he's not the best scorer in the Premier League because his three peak scores, you can see the one here, and these, the four. All his four peak scores, three of them were for England, and one of them was in the, what do we play, the Europa League? Yeah, the Europa League, I think it is. So his Premier Leagues are not the best, but then I might also be able to use them for some European nights and some national team. Yuri Tielemans, I had another one of him, but then I got another one in a trade here, and then I got rid of the other one because this was a higher level, and he's just an absolutely wonderful player. Like, he's now went a bit up, but he was some point for €4 for these scores, crazy. And then it was just around here, just after Kanza there, then I decided, and I had crafted, I could just see that my gallery was becoming too big, and that my teams were not really becoming better. I mean, they had some better fixtures, but the players were not improving that much. I was just getting more teams, but I didn't really feel any of the teams could win me the big stuff. So I decided to get rid of all my Athletic Club players, which I would not normally recommend because they were low there, but I was just getting so tired of them, like absolutely terrible scores. And then these I got another trade here. Got rid of them. Maybe, or maybe now it seems like an okay trade. Nico Williams has dropped a bit off, but Julian Alvarez, not like a bit expensive compared to his matches, but I just hope he can get somewhere close to this, and then I'll sell him. Not too fond of the strikers I can find, so he was one of the ones, and Serhou Guirassy, which I liked. Serhou Guirassy, not the best AA player. You can see he doesn't have many matches. There he has one. 4 goals. That's first when he gets 100, but he can easily get these 60, 70 scores. That's a nice player too. Vicario, I've had him before. I got rid of him, and then I got rid of Unai Simon, and then I got Vicario and saved a bit. Oh wait, actually now I've got something maybe better to do. If we just go, can I search here? If I search myself, we should be able to see what I gave for the different players. Yeah, view all transactions. So where were we? We were here. Vicario, got rid of Paredes and Elanga. Elanga, not really like I wanted to come get rid of him, but he was just absolutely terrible. Like he was a terrible player, and then I just got tired of him, and yeah, got rid of him. And then we sold Nick Pope and Ramsdale because I am now Nick Pope is more secured, but I heard some rumors about them wanting a new goalkeeper. They were quite error prone, both the goalkeepers here, and yeah, the age is not the best, and the like 50-50 who's gonna start, stuff like that. Got rid of Tielemans here, was maybe a bit of a, I shouldn't have gotten rid of him, but I just really wanted to get Kobel, for example. Then I sold Guardiola for a quite good profit, I think it was. Now I can just check what I got him for. Yeah, when you look at this trade, it just looks wonderful when you look at it now. Beautiful to look at. And now he also dropped a bit, Guardiola. Just before the game week started, I sold him there. Sold Livramento from the trade here. And then I got Nuno Mendes, which I'm very happy for. I got him today. And we still have a bit money left, which is not often you see that at me. I often use all my money on players, but I don't want any players for this price. I don't think it's worth the time and effort looking. So yeah, my tactic for 2026, what this video was most about, but now I had so long time since the last made a video. My tactic is pretty much like a mix-up of all different things, but it pretty much I just want to earn a bit money, like, or just gain my gallery value, but most of all just have fun playing the game. Enjoy it as it is still a game and not a investment. You shouldn't see it as trying a way to earn money. But yeah, on my older trades, you can for example see I've gotten Alfonso Davis. He was an injured player which would come back, and he has had some great scores before, which I prefer when I look at players. Some people like to look at players that might have had like just this season, for example, a good season, and think they can become even better. But I prefer players that have played good before. Sorry. Like Alfonso Davis, and also I like the way he is as a defender. Also getting, look at this, like crazy decisives here. But I believe more in players who've done it before, have a bigger name, might also be going for a bit more. But I believe that he can, if he just finds this form again, he can easily go up to 20 euros. Got him, he's right now going for 9, so great buy. And if you guys would want some advice from me, wouldn't say I'm the best at, but if you guys wouldn't want some advice, pretty much just look at my gallery, because all the players here I feel are good. There might be some like a Rodri I wouldn't buy right now, some of them that are a bit higher, but all in all I think I'm very happy with my gallery. Valverde, great buy for example. So yeah, Alfonso Davis, that's one strategy you can do, buying injured players, and then when they come back they should go up with, yeah, a good amount, a couple of tens of percentage. So that's one way to do it. Then you can also buy some players, which I, for example, I didn't buy. I bought him a long time ago, but Isak, he's also injured player. But for example, in his terrible run of games here, I was several times considering buying a double of him. I didn't end up doing so. I'm happy I didn't do so because now he uh, broke his leg. But I like the fact that he's played like this before. I also had him just in this run of games here. I had him in season at some point when I had a Newcastle stack. But yeah, I believe he can go back to these scoring. Maybe not these. These are also crazy. But if he just can get anywhere close to this, he would also a 20-year-old player. Um, and then we're pretty much then yeah. So some off form players that are still playing right now. There can also be some players that have some hard fixtures and some easy fixtures later. So you see their fixture list is good, and you think if they just do okay in these stuff in the hard fixtures they have, then they should be able to go up with a couple of euros when people see the easy fixtures. Um, and that pretty much go. Yeah, I have several players who, not so much the last one. I don't look too much at fixtures, because yeah, I think that before or later they will anyway. Everybody has to play the same matches at some point. But then compared to the two I've said before, Nuno Mendes, my latest buy, pretty much goes against all of that. Um, and the thing is, Nuno Mendes has been a bit out here, and in a way, I'm not too fond of PSG players either, because they have some of these where it's like, I think he often has like an 80% chance of starting, and no, then Luis Enrique just doesn't play him that day. So he also has some of that. But just all in all, he's the kind of defender I like. I like a defender who can get the decisives, get the 100 pointers, 96 pointers, pretty much all the big scores. Um, but now you can see he has went, or he is being sold for a bit more than I bought him for. But he is like most expensive nearly defender in the whole of the top 5 leagues. Um, but that's what I want to say. I think Sorare is still like the concept of the game is making teams that you play. So I like to combine the two, having like some players that are off form, I think can come back into form, still using them in teams. But if they reach a price where to sell, I always sell the player. I don't keep many, except for maybe Bruno Guimaraes, who has had for a year now. I like to keep him. He's like yeah, my player in the gallery, a special player, even though I am nearly beginning to consider selling him now. He is at a good price. Um, but one like Nuno Mendes, I think if he's my captain, he can give me that extra boost that maybe will help me start to win some cards, because I have not won any cards yet. I've won a good amount of ascents, but I would still want to hit a tier 2, a tier 1, tier star maybe even now when my first team is in the division 1. So pretty much my way of playing will just be a mix of loads of different things, like some currently quite good players, but that I don't think will lose their form. Like I think they will, with the age he has, with the team he has, he will be able to keep the same form. Um, some players off form, like Sahaguasi, he's a bit off, or a good amount of form, but he has still done it before. And then some players like Rodri here, who is just soon coming back from, or like I bought him when he was injured, and he was also a great buy for me, as you see now. Um, Paid 14 euros for him, waited 1 month, now he's getting sold for these 22 euros, so a profit of 6 euros. So it a bit a mix of them all, but as you guys can see, I was at some point up on like 32 players. I cut down, made my average player become better, and that's what I think I want to keep on doing when I win. I don't try to get more players unless I feel they're a good price. I try to improve my players I already have, like for example, let's just take a Tino Livramento. I get rid of him because he might not be. I really like Tino Livramento, but he might not be really good enough for me for what I feel. Arena, I still think I like him, or I do like him. Um, but then upgrading him maybe to like a Kukurea, because Oh, he is also at a very good price right now. So pretty much a mix of everything. I have some ways, as I say, my tactics. I also would say this is a great buy if anybody's interested. Um, but I like to mix things a bit of some like Rodri, which is a more safe way to earn money, some more risky, where it's like an off-form player you think will go in, and then some that you think can win you these big prizes, these so that already maybe are in form, but that you don't think will fall off from the form and maybe even will play even better, even though it's very hard to do with this A. So that's pretty much that for this video. I hope you guys like it and can take some advice from it. And happy new year to all you guys.